So I feel like we've been out here for quite a long time just trying to find the ship. Time is a resource we can ill afford to squander and we must gain entrance to the stone vigil without further delay. Are we trying? Freaking heretic dude is like, nah, she's not trustworthy. Freaking asshole. I hope I get to kill him. Didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. What? What do you mean? I have the move. Oh dear, remind me to never wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road. This should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook think that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here. And above. Well then. We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken. Go. Even though there's turkey like right there. And there's sausages and like ham. But the people want mud puppy. But you asked, now what? It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for the morale, eh? But I've forgotten about the hard-working Churigans at the infirmary, so rarely do they take their meals here at the hall. Mind taking the steak to Sonota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. I actually know what I think. Beg your pardon, madame, but I am busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. No, have the food. Is that... I don't think of it. It's been quite a while since I was the last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nimble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. You're welcome. Ew. I said they would like to finish or furnish for me with a new... Huh? Might have a word with you, Viviana. It concerns the... one word I never pronounced because after speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their need, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the core of 3 ice sprites, though commonly used to reduce the temperature. Just want me to go. Yep. Over there. There's some ice sprites over here. Isn't this closer? Yeah. See, it's already... we'll kill these. I also find it amusing. I just had a fate that I killed a defender. Avoid the dragonflies. Heard of them? Well, at least I get a bunch of gil for it. I think they were telling me to buy a house. Like 10 million gil. I don't know. Plus, I have to find a location that I enjoy, and that means I have to unlock the other expansions, because some housing areas in, like, Heaven Sword and Stormblood. I think that was... trying to think about in Walker, but I think that was Island, that everyone just gets one. Oh. Oh no. He built it like a Garlean. Is this gonna get us in trouble? I've never seen it like this before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Where the kindly stranger bearer of gifts, wonders and strength for his generosity comes at a cost. Uh-oh. Their earnest efforts are but a means as to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. Dude, we saved that guy's life and showed you that the other person is a heretic. Freaking heretic in disguise. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation preferred by these unbelievers. What the fuck? Can I kill this guy? Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Frenzel's travel? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Murder. I want to murder. Ninja right now too. We do it. That is concerned about the Before we can persuade Lord Drummond to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor G that we are not his enemy. Yeah, well, I'm convinced that he is the enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little or less about the Good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Cortes. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with him in front. Share your findings with Alphanot in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy. What she says? She says that extreme. Inquisitor G? Yes, of course I know of him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whiteburn Front, several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that Blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day. And I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in darkness black as... My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase. Slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my sense. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor G rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gate. I owe him my life, madame, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. What's it downstairs? Freaking in. Visitor G, I haven't the foggiest of a week, unbeliever. Whoa. Come on. We have learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Hey, bitch. At least the guy or guys. It's like I went around helping these people. Ew, and just because the Inquisitor is all like, like, do you really think I'm a Durranian? Under Inquisitor G's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great in his devotion, blessed are we to have such goodly righteous men to protect. Yet, he thinks I'm a heretic because I stopped an innocent man from dying and revealed a different guy who was a heretic. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Hallone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and utmost respect. Made no sense. At least the cook didn't call us an unbeliever after he tried to get us some help. Are you cold, Alphanon? In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited in this climate. Yeah. I realized it soon after arrival, but paid it no mind as I hope we might find the Enterprise far faster instead we wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Alphanon. We're trying to get these people to understand we're not heretics. Never mind, our journey is almost to an end. All that remains is to deal with the Inquisitor. Sid tells me you have been busy making inquiries, yes? It come as no surprise that he held in high regard. Yep, and even so, I am beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Viviana. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor G's motivation. Yeah, one of them just like outright told me to go the frick away. The other ones are just... they're more polite. A paladin. Ooh, we're at level 40 now. Something troubles me about the Wounded Knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes, but the main road leads to the southwestern. Since we arrived on White Brim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply the Inquisitor came from the north of the east, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies not but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Jola is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense. At least to me.